I hereby anoint Ravi Shastri as the new chairman of Runorder. Is that the greatest honor you've had, barring?
Yes, but I was having a problem where to fix you in that running order. But anyway, you make it.
Fine.
You make the cut.
We've got Dustin. You remember Dustin?
Yes, Dustin Hoffman. I can see
Bright,
him
bold
there.
ideas for Indian cricket. Yash Jha.
No, not too much. I don't want him to be the rain man here, man.
Don't worry, you are not threatened by Dustin. Yash Jha and George Binoy, soft-spoken geniuses.
Sure, dangerous.
Just like you.
Very dangerous.
And me. Okay, and today we will discuss something very exciting. The next T20 World Cup is what, 18 months away?
Less than that.
Less than
About a
18
year.
months away.
June
These ICC events keep coming here.
June.
And we need to figure whether it's time for Hardik Pandya to take over T20I cricket. Why is there silence?
Hasn't he already?
Hasn't he already?
taken over, yeah.
Huh? So, is there merit in just appointing T20I captain?
Yeah,
Hardik Pandya?
he's already captain of India, so he will continue.
Huh?
Unless he's not fit.
I
Go
thought
ahead.
that Rohit was still the official T20
No, but I think it
captain,
looks like
but
the direction has changed. I mean, Rohit, you never know. But what do you sense that the team will look into a new direction?
I think they will. You know, T20 coming up, you know, there's a lot of talent amongst the youth at the moment. You might have a new team, a pretty much new team. You know, there'll be some new faces, not a new team. Because what we've seen here in this year's IPL is some refreshing young talent.
I guess the big challenge for Hardik personally is that managing his workload, his 50 over workload, along with his T20 workload and his bowling workload in the two formats.
Yeah.
That is, I think, what is going to make or break this puzzle.
Not really, because I'll tell you why. Because October is the World Cup. They don't play any cricket after the IPL. You know, there's probably 4 or 5 matches he'll play before the World Cup. It's not that he's playing 3 formats.
Yeah.
You know, everything now is separate. You know, you have test matches. So, moment a test series comes, he gets a corridor of a month. You know, to rest.
I think just making it permanent is important if you consider what happened in the last World Cup, where you felt after the IPL in the period before the World Cup, there might have been some other players, but then India still had their big names coming back later, and you didn't get the core team playing enough together.
Do you sense that was an issue?
Yeah,
That you
probably.
should now have clarity.
But now I feel they'll go the 2007 route. You know, where they'll identify talent and he'll have a choice. He'll have a big choice when it comes to selection because his ideas will be different. You know, he will have played the IPL. He would, as a captain of a franchise, and seen a lot of the other players.
You have the ODI World Cup, which will end in November, and then the T20 World Cup is in June. So, do we plan for these two events in parallel?
Don't even think of T20 World Cup till the ODI World Cup is over. And then after that, you have enough time for T20.
Clearly, he's jumped the queue as a result of the success of the Titans in the first season.
No question. No
Right?
question.
So is that the way it will be now? Not only for selection but also for captaincy. KL Rahul was the anointed vice captain. Suddenly Hardik has just nudged him out of.
No, but that's how it should be. You know, I believe a captain should be someone who captains his state, right? In Ranji Trophy or this to become a Test match captain. Similarly, your Ranji Trophy of first class cricket is IPL. It's your biggest domestic tournament and it has international flavor in it. You get to check the temperament of a bloke against good opposition. The quality here is far better. So you take all that into play and see, you know, who's leading which franchise and who's doing well. Correct.
You know, people of a great stature and the lesser-known domestic ones, they all have great things to say about
there you
I
go.
mean, the adaptability of Hardik this season has been tremendous. I thought the most impressive thing was after the game against Delhi where they didn't chase that low total. He said, listen, it's my fault. I didn't get going. The next game he comes out. Again,
he
he's
smashed
chasing a
it.
low total and the first over he hits 3 sixes.
He's supremely confident about his own ability. The fact that he is fully fit now makes a massive difference.
So clearly, if Hardik Pandya is almost announced as captain though has big say in selection, correct? He
Of
does.
course.
So
his input, yeah.
then it's his job then to have the conversation that he needs to like.
Obviously,
invest my
because
cabinet
he's
seniors.
the guy who's going to take the guys out onto the park. No one else. So he has to be given whatever he says has to be given importance and listened to.
out of the park. Let's say he's hit it out of the park. We're done. We're going home. That was part one of this exhilarating chat with the chairman of Runorder and these self-proclaimed selectors on Hardik Pandya. This was ESPN Cricinfo for Runorder.